been a hot minute since I did a video, and that's because I've been in Italy attending the Pordenone Silent Film Festival. If you recall, I went last year as well. And last year I did my video literally like an hour after I got back from 24 hours of traveling back from Italy. And that was kind of fun, but I decided this year to sort of rest a little bit and then try to say some things. So this is a really thick book, and the Pordenone Film Festival is a Saturday through Saturday, 8-day. The first Saturday starts at 2 and goes until like midnight, and then every other day starts at 9 in the morning and goes until midnight. And it is a lot of movies. And there's shorts, there's fragments, there's feature films, there's all kinds of crazy stuff. Lots and lots of silent films. I watched 201 shorts, features, and fragments. So a few of which I'd seen before, like The Crowd, but most of which I had never seen, and some of which I would never have gotten a chance to see if I hadn't gone to this festival. So, if you look in this is my like pocket guide. It has all the films that are shown, and if you look, I have a lot of notes, like a lot of notes. So many notes. There's a page that is so note filled. It was a good day. Let me find it. It's one of the last days. Oh yeah. Look at all those notes. So many notes. So there was a lot of great films, and I guess to do a sort of a quick recap, that first Saturday, obviously seeing The Crowd on the big screen was a really great experience. They had this thing they called Nasty Women, which was a bunch of basically rule-breaking women, a lot of silent comedians and things like that. Really wonderful. They had this thing called the Swedish Challenge, which was a bunch of Swedish and Norwegian and Finnish films from Archive Project, and all of those Scandinavian films were just absolutely phenomenal. I think my favorite, I wrote a note on one of these, was, where'd it go? Glomdalsbruden, also known as The Bride of Glomdal. There was a lot of passion in that movie. It was like those leads. There was fire coming off of the screen. There was a section on Pola Negri, so I saw several Pola Negri films. And actually, maybe my all-time favorite film from the entire festival was this Ernst Lubitsch silent film called The Wildcat that I had never seen before, and I absolutely adored it. I just loved everything about that film. There was this great feature on called Tableaux Vivants, where this researcher has put together this presentation of film starting in the 1890s through the teens that were sort of inspired by paintings. And it starts with ones where they really the whole film was bringing a painting to life. And then it shows sort of how that moved forward and how, like, full-length films, by full-length, I mean, like, one-reelers and things, would, like, take a painting and start before the painting started and then finish the film after the painting, and so you could see the whole thing. And it was a 2-hour presentation. It was amazing. It's going to become a book. I'm looking forward to that, although I don't think the book will be quite as fascinating as seeing the painting and then seeing the stuff come to life. What else did I really love? I love this one film called Ménilmontant, which is from the 1926, and it's 42 minutes, and it's so fresh and vibrant and feels completely like it was shot yesterday. It was just stunning. There were also these great wide format scans that the BFI has done of Victorian films, so like minute-long Victorian films that were all scanned in 60 and 68 millimeter, and so they're so crisp and so clear that they look like they could have been shot on an iPhone, but they're from 130 years ago. It's amazing what they can do with these restorations, and I believe all those films will be eventually put online for everyone to watch. What else did I love? I don't know. There was a lot. So if you go to my oh yes, and I can't not talk about the Student Prince in Old Heidelberg, also Lubitsch. I thought it was going to be a happy romantic comedy because Lubitsch, right? No spoilers. I cried a lot. It was devastating. Ramon Navarro, so beautiful. I think Norma Shearer is much better as a silent film actress than in her talkies. I enjoy her pre-codes, but she's so good in all the silent films, and her face is so expressive. And she's almost a little too much in some of her talkie films that I really think she's better in the silent era. That movie destroyed me. And so I will be writing more about this on my Tumblr, so look out for that, as well as on my blog later at the end of the month. And if you're interested in seeing all 201 or so films that I watched, I already have that up on my Tumblr, oldfilmsflicker.com. But this is a wonderful festival. If you ever get a chance, go. It's mostly academics and archivists and historians and film distributors and film writers, and it's just a big nerdy love of silent film for 8 days. And then you're in Italy, so you get to eat really good gelato and pizza and drink the best coffee. So anyways, this is a great festival. It's been going for 36 years. I've been going for 2 years. I hope to go as many times as I possibly can, and maybe someday I'll see you there, and you should definitely try to go because it is 100% worth your time. And Viva La Silent Film. Silent film is fantastic. If you want recommendations, hit me up on Twitter, and I will tell you all the silent films that you should watch. And I might even be able to tell you how to watch them because lots of them are on Filmstruck has a ton. TCM has Silent Sunday Nights. There's a lot of things on DVD. There's ways, and if you want some recommendations, I got them. So have a good night.